Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Friday edition of the Moose Minute Project. Truly appreciate you tuning in and taking the time to watch the Moose Minute Project. So, titled today, Deer Stand Living. Yep, bow season, everything else is starting to kick off, and before we know it, it'll be November and cold, and who knows. One day you're hunting around here lately in t-shirt, and the next day you're hunting in 13 layers trying to stay warm. And needless to say, I see more and more people getting involved with deer stands or deer blinds now, or deer rooms, or however you want to describe it. But what my point is today with this is how are you living your life? Could you sell deer stands or those deer blinds if it didn't have any windows? All enclosed. So you're warm, but you can't see anything out of it. How many am I going to sell? Probably what I'm going to say. I could put a connect here. There we go. I could put them all out here and have a whole bunch of them lined up in front of work. But none of them are going to have windows. Yep, they're on a beautiful podium. You're sitting in there. Like I said, out of the weather, warm, cozy, but you can't see anything. You go, Chris, where are you going with this? I feel there's a lot of people living their life right now. You're blind. Yeah, I think all the windows are shut. They don't want to see. Yeah, they might have one of those corner windows, you know, the ones that are this wide. They might have one of them open. Because they are so enclosed or in focused with what they are thinking is the right way. Or what is the truth, or whatever it may be. They're not willing to open a side window or a back window. Nope, they want to keep all their windows shut, and they're looking out one little window saying, this is how it is. So, I think at some point, we all need to take a look and open all the windows. Because you wouldn't deer hunt with one little window, with this window, this big. You wouldn't deer hunt and hope that your big buck or even just a doe walks through that window. You buy deer blinds because they have, you're buying now ground blinds that have 360 view or whatever they are, see-through, shootable, all of that technology now. You're buying those because of that. But yet, you're so closed-minded when you get into your own life that you have taken that deer blind and shut all the windows. You literally have cut yourself off to so many opportunities, to the best opportunities probably life has to offer to you, because you are going to focus on one thing and one thing only, when you need to look at the whole picture. In order to get the goal of harvesting a deer, let's use it for that example. It kind of goes with duck blinds or anything else. You wouldn't buy a duck blind that is totally enclosed that you can't shoot out of. You need to have as much view as possible to make your experience the best. So why are we closing off our views as a society to just one? Why are we just opening one small window and trying to get the picture of what's going on? It's pretty frustrating. It's kind of like this tournament I've put together with my mom, for my mom, in memory of my mom. I've got 2 spots left. Out of 12 teams. So I've got 10 teams signed up already. I've only got 2 teams left. Kind of goes to the same stance. is that people have closed off their viewpoint on a few things of, well, you don't have, you've limited the averages, you've done this, you've done that. Our society has become so closed-minded and not even open to any other viewpoints or statements. I will listen to anybody and everybody. I will absolutely look at your viewpoint and try to understand where you're coming from. But when you start coming at me with the only things you're standing on is that our side doesn't lie and morals and ethics are why I choose. Don't bullshit me, okay? Both sides are lying and both sides are ethically doing things. But I will tell you, there is definitely a viewpoint that needs to be shared across the board of who is going to, and it needs to happen. I was at a place yesterday and the gentleman brought up a very good point. We need to go and get rid of the right and the left. It needs to be one party system. You can run on your platforms all you want. You can run, but then I think he has a good point here is you're going to hear their policies to get in. You're going to hear what they're going to do. They are going to have to work together. You're not going to get everybody under, right now, I think we're so divided that it doesn't matter. But again, we're hunting out of a deer blind that has no windows because nobody wants us to see 360. And there's a lot of people that don't like when people look at other viewpoints and bring it up and they slam the window shut and say, no, you can't look out that window. You only have to look out my little window. And then we can talk. You look out this window, we'll talk. I don't work that way. Never have, never will. When people start throwing out the word corruption, people start throwing out the argument on their side. It needs to have more depth to it than just they lie. They lie. If you look deep at yourself, most likely, you're either lying to yourself too, or you're lying to others to get your viewpoint across as well. So take time, open all the windows, no matter what happens. Maybe if you open that windows, you may, even if you see a spike buck at the time, and those that have deer hunted know, if you see a doe or a spike buck and you're hunting yet, there's a big one out there. It still elevates the game for you. It still raises your blood pressure. It still gets you motivated. It gets you to sit another hour or another half hour. Even the fat squirrels that are running around get you on edge if you open your windows. And open your mind to the terrain around you. So I just ask that you start opening some windows, because if you want to know where you're sitting right now, you're most likely sitting in a deer blind or a deer stand that has no windows. It is enclosed all the way around you because you do not want to look at other viewpoints. So open those windows, take a deep breath, relax a little bit, and just try to understand where others are coming from. I don't say you have to agree with them. And you definitely don't have to yell and argue about it. I think we do enough of that in society in general. So that's where we're at. To all the hunters that are going out, all the duck hunters, all those guys, those seasons are starting to amp up a little bit. Not quite even cold enough yet. It's 70 degrees this morning or something. I saw people out doing it. I saw trucks along the woods and things on the way here. Can't believe they are, but, you know, teach their own. That's what they want to do. That's what they do. But I will say they're probably got their windows open. They probably got sitting in a deer stand, and they're at least enjoying their time. Start enjoying your time. Start opening some windows, look at different viewpoints, and go from there. That's all I've got for you this morning on the Moose Minute Project. I am a little earlier than normal this morning. I just didn't sleep well last night again. Got a lot going on in my head. If you're on my Facebook page, which you're watching this live right now, or you watch it later, I created an event for my mom's tournament coming up. Like I said, I have 2 teams available yet. 2 spots. I'm only taking 12. I'm not taking any more. Already got a lot of great people and businesses giving me things and jumping on board to support the Alzheimer's Foundation. That's where the money is going to go. Okay? The Alzheimer's Association Foundation, it's Alzheimer's Association, I believe. That is where the money is going. So I'm going to reiterate. As a team, it's $260. Okay? That money, minus the lane fees, okay, minus what I'm paying Greg and Amy and them and the great staff at Phoenix, what I'm paying them goes to them, but the rest is prize money. $1,000 guaranteed to win. 4th place is I'm paying down to 4 spots because it's 12 teams. I'm paying down 4 spots. 7 teams are going into match play. Okay? So out of those 7, 4 will cash. But I have got a ton of support already from businesses. Yeah, and I'm still over 2 months out of having a great time at the Phoenix Center on December 7th for Marcy's Strikeout Alzheimer's 4-person Baker tournament. If you've never seen a Baker system or how they bowl Baker, come down and at least enjoy the day. We're going to have raffles. And it's going to be open to the public to buy raffle tickets too. You don't just have to be a bowler. You know, you guys can there'll be 50-50s, raffles. The one thing I'm really looking forward to is the Spare Shot Challenge. So we're going to sell tickets for that. There'll be 3 opportunities for 3 different bowlers. Whatever money is in there, I'll split it 3 ways. And if you convert your spare, you get 1/3 of it. If you don't convert it, that part goes to Alzheimer's. So it's going to be, and I'm not making them, it's not going to be impossible spares, like 7, 10, you know, there will be a chance. Yes, a couple of them will be harder. But yeah, that's what we're going to do, and go from there. And we'll go and enjoy the day. But December 7th at the Phoenix Center in Richland Center, put it on your calendar. The tournament is going to, check-in will start at 9, and tournament's going to start at 10:15, with practice starting at 10. So, because I want to be able to confirm all the averages, make sure everything is fair. So if you're looking for rules and if you want to sign a team up, again, 2 spots left. And I don't need the names of all your bowlers right now, but don't sign up unless you're going to for sure get a team. Okay? Because I am only taking 12. I don't have the ability to call a team last minute and say, oops, can't make it. You know, can you come here? I have 3 teams coming out of Janesville. So, and they're all fun. The people that I know that are coming are all fun to be around. This tournament is meant to raise funds, have fun, and yet have a shot at making a little money. So that's where we're at. Again, open the windows on that deer blind and I take a look around and enjoy the days. And as always, take time to bless somebody and make their day better. Have a great day. We'll talk Monday morning. It is Friday. I may do one tomorrow because I'm going to Viola Horse and Colt Show, and I have never seen horse pulls before. I've never watched them. I've heard about them. My dad used to pull lawnmowers, or, garden tractors, I guess is what they used to call them then, garden tractor pulls, but never seen a true horse pull. So I am looking forward to that. And if you've never seen one of those, you might see it live here on my Facebook page as well. So if you're in Viola tomorrow, I will probably run into you at some point. And if not, thank you for watching today, and truly enjoy each and every one of you. Have a great day. Also on my event page, you can see all of those that have already started to donate or have already guaranteed they are donating. We just haven't got it figured out what they're doing yet. So I'll go through that list a couple of times too, periodically between now and December 7th. So have a great day. We'll talk Monday morning for sure for another Moose Minute project.